Hey there, welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Garnet from Steven Universe. We're going to start at the top of the head with a curve, going from left to right, coming down in the middle. Starting on the left side, we'll come down, and then up on the right side. Now we're going to come down on the side with two straight lines of equal length. Now we're going to curve these in towards the neck. So from the left side, we're going to curve around, and then down in the middle. We're going to leave a gap in the middle here for the neck. Start on the right side and curve up to the right. From here, let's take these two lines and just draw two short lines coming down vertically. To right about there. Now let's draw in the glasses. So in the middle, just above the center of the face, we're going to draw a little point. From here, we're going to angle down towards the left, and we'll angle down towards the right. From here, we're going to angle up to the side of the head, starting on the left side, going up, and then on the right, going up. In the middle here, let's draw two angled lines coming in towards each other for the nostrils. So two short little lines. And then just below the nostril, we're going to draw a curve from left to right for the top of the lip. Going across. And then in here, we're going to draw a straight line across for the mouth. And then just below that, we'll draw another curve for the bottom lip. Let's draw an oval for the chest. So starting in the middle here, we're going to curve around to the side and then back up on the right side. Starting in between the neck, we'll curve around and down. Now we're going to come around to the right side and then come back up in towards the middle. Let's draw that little star detail on the chest. So on the left side here, we're going to draw an angled line coming down. We're going to go across the chest to the side. Now we're going to come down at an angle, coming down this way to about there. Now I want to take this line, just continue along the bottom, going down at an angle. Now we're going to trace this out on the inside. So stepping over, we'll come down with that angled line. We'll go across with a short line, and we're going to come down an angle. So following that same angled line coming down, now we're going to continue this line just below it, right down here. Let's draw in the big shoulders. So starting on the left side here, we're going to draw a curve. It's almost like an oval, but we're going to stop right about here to draw a socket for the arms. So right up here, curve around and up, down on the left side. So right about there, we're going to draw a little socket. So we're going to draw a curve going in and then back down. We're going to continue the oval along the bottom side, curving up underneath the chest. Let's do the same thing on the right. So starting at the same height, curve up and out, coming down to the same height as we have on the left side. Now we're going to draw in the socket, curving in and then down. And we're going to curve this up in behind the body, like so. From this point, we can draw in the hair behind the body. So on the left side here, just above the shoulder, we're going to curve up and in. Curving up and in to about there. On the right, we'll do the same thing. Curving up and in, making sure that they are at the same height. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve that goes up to the top of the head and then back down. It's almost like a half oval. Starting on the left, curve up, over the head, come down on the right side, and then just pull that into that point. Let's go below the chest and draw the two lines for the waist. So on the left side, we'll draw a straight line coming down. On the right, we'll draw a straight line coming down. Now before we draw the legs, we're going to have to draw the arms on the hips. So from these two corners, we're going to draw two angled lines coming out. So from the inside of the arm, we'll go out. Now on the outside, we're going to go a little bit longer, going out like that. Now these are going to come down this way for the forearm. So up here, we'll come down at an angle. And then from the elbow, we'll come down at that same angle just below it, right there. Let's layer in some fingers. So from here, we're going to draw on the back of the palm, right down here. We're going to curve inwards. Now we're going to layer in the fingers. Right here, we're going to curve down and just pull that back up. We're going to step down here and draw another curve. Now this one's going to go all the way up, over that finger, and then down towards the wrist. So coming down, up. Now we're going to pull this down towards the wrist for the edge of the glove. We're going to draw another finger. So down here, we're going to curve up. And now we're going to pull this in right into that wrist on the inside. Now we're going to draw on the fourth finger. So down here, we're going to curve up and just pull that over. Over here, we just want to draw a little bit of a thumb. So in that little space here, we're going to go up and then pull that down. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting with the inside part of the arm, we're going to angle out. Now on the outside part of the upper arm, we'll angle out, going a little bit further. Now we're going to pull these in towards the wrist. So from here, we want to line up the bottoms of the wrist, coming down at an angle. And then the outer part of the forearm will come down at an angle. Now we're going to draw on the bottom of the palm. So from this point, we'll curve across and in. Now let's layer in the fingers. From here, we're going to curve down, and we're going to pull that up. Now we're going to do that second finger, but we're going to pull this curve over that first finger and then down towards the wrist. We'll draw the third finger, so coming down, up, and then we'll pull this right into the top of the wrist there. For the fourth finger, down here, we're going to layer it in behind, come up, and then down. And then right in this gap here, we're going to draw on the thumb. So going out, and then pull that back in. In the elbow area, you just want to separate the glove. So from the elbow to the inside of the arm, draw a little curve going across. We'll do that on both sides. Now she's got some really big thighs, so we're going to start with the outside of the legs first. So starting from this point in the waist, we'll curve out, in behind the thumb. On the right, we'll curve out, in behind the thumb. We're going to continue the legs on the outside coming down towards the knee. So continuing this curve behind the arm, on the left side we'll curve out and right in towards the knee. On the right we'll do the same thing. So continuing behind the arm, in towards the knee. Up here we're going to draw a straight line going across the lower torso. So we're just going to go straight across with a short line. Now on the inside of the leg we're going to separate the pant a little bit. So up here we're going to curve in the opposite direction as the outside of the leg, coming down to the same height. So up here behind the hand, curve in towards the lower torso, and then down in towards the knee, making sure that at the same height. From this point, we're going to just curve right in. Curve right into the inside part of the leg. Now let's draw the lower part of the leg. So from the outside of the leg, right here, from this point, we're going to angle down towards the ankle. Coming down in an angle, like that. On the right side, we'll angle out, right towards the ankle, making sure that at the same height. Now from the inside part of the leg, we're going to curve out the calf, and then down towards the heel. So from the left side here, we're going to curve out, and then just curve it back down. So this is lower than the inside part of the ankle. We'll do the same thing on the right side. So curving out, and then just curving that back in towards the bottom of the heel. For the bottom of the feet, we're going to take this line and just draw a straight line across towards the toe. We'll do that on both sides, making sure they're the same length. Now from the toe, we're just going to curve up towards the inside part of the ankle, curving in. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to separate the toe. So right up here, I'm just going to draw a little curve. On the right, we'll curve down towards the bottom of the foot. And then in the back of the heel, just down here at the bottom of the foot, we're going to curve up, in behind the back of the leg. On the right, we'll do the same thing. So curving up to the same height as we have on the left. And then down here, I'm just going to separate the sole with a straight line going across. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Garnet from Steven Universe. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us a note in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.